Imagine transforming your life with just 60 seconds of focused effort at a time. In this first video of the year, I want to talk about 10 quick habits that can bring your health and life to the next level. My name is Claudia. I'm a 45 years old holistic nutrition coach with a master's in human nutrition and dietetics, and I help busy women in the 40s take control of their health. Before we have a look at the list of habits I bring you today, I want to talk about the concept of habit stacking that I have learned from the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. Habit stacking is a simple way to build new habits by linking them to actions we already do every day, such as making coffee or taking a shower, or things that happen regularly like when our alarm goes off. It's like adding a new step to something we already do automatically, making it easier for us to remember and stick with it. So based on this concept, let's have a look at 10 one-minute habits and see if we can stack any of them. Floss. Our first habit is about dental health, and it literally takes 1 minute to do it. Flossing for just 1 minute daily has so many benefits. Helps remove food particles and plaque where our toothbrush might miss. Better removal of bad breath-causing bacteria than brushing alone. Prevents the formation of tartar. Reduces the risk of cavities and helps prevent gingivitis. More importantly though, it takes care of our mouth microbiome, unlike the use of mouthwash. You see, in our mouth we have a whole system of bacteria that play an important role in the first step of our digestion, that include chewing. When we use antibacterial mouthwash, we kill those microbes, and that can worsen our digestion by sending unpredigested food into our stomach and cause bloating. Ideally, floss before brushing your teeth and before bedtime. Can we stack this habit? We surely can. Just place your dental floss right next to your toothbrush. They will remind you to floss when you brush your teeth. Morning sunlight. The morning sunlight significantly affects our body clocks, impacting hormone release and sleep patterns. Being exposed to morning sunlight assists in resetting our internal clock by signaling our body to stop producing melatonin to make us fully awake and improve alertness. This synchronization with natural daylight cycle promotes better sleep quality and boosts moods. Preferably, we would want to spend a few minutes outside. But I totally get it if you don't want to start your day by being outside when it's freezing cold. Alternatively, find the best spot in your home that lets in the most natural light and combine this habit with your morning hydration, such as drinking tea or water. Gratitude practice. I have been doing this practice for years now, probably because it's super easy to do. Basically, after I'm done reading at night and I close my eyes to fall asleep, I think of 3 things I'm grateful for the day I have just lived. What I like the most about this practice is falling asleep with positive thoughts, which aids in avoiding a wandering or possibly worrying mind. Care for your eyes. This study published on the Nepalese Journal of Ophthalmology showed that the use of computers and devices can lead to CVS, computer vision syndrome, especially when devices are used for 2 hours without interruption. Symptoms vary from tired and itchy eyes to headaches and troubles concentrating. Following that 20-20-20 rule could help to prevent such symptoms. Every 20 minutes of screen time, spend 20 seconds looking at an object at least 20 feet away. Or to make it easier, avoid having your desk facing a wall. And as often as you can, look at something else far away from where you're sitting. 1 minute shoulder stretch. I started doing this easy stretching exercise daily after I injured my shoulder last summer. And my physiotherapist let me notice that my shoulders are kinda closed off. If you have a desk job and you spend many hours in front of your computer, I recommend you check your posture, because it's very easy to slouch over. For this habit, you can set a timer every hour or so to remind you to get up from your chair and do this simple stretch. Just interlace your fingers behind your back, push your hands upwards and open your chest. This will not only prevent slouching but instills a sense of confidence and reduces tension. This habit can be also stuck to the previous one, meaning you can stretch while resting your eyes from the screen. An alarm to go to bed. By going to bed at roughly the same time each night, it becomes easier to wake up around the same time each morning. I know though that it's easy to get distracted at night and push our bedtime a little bit. So why not set an alarm that reminds us that it's time to go to bed? Establishing a regular sleep schedule supports cycles of repair and growth, making rest a very important activity. Now, this habit can be stuck with the next one. No phone in bed. I used to sleep with my phone on my nightstand, and the first thing I would do in the morning, it would be to grab my phone. Next thing I knew, half an hour flew by while I was mindlessly scrolling on social media and possibly getting in a bad mood because of it. Really, it was not the best way to wake up. Then I decided to start charging my phone elsewhere. And now I don't pick it up until after I've spent some time cuddling with my cats and completing a few morning tasks. So how can we stack this habit with the previous one? Easy. When your go-to-bed alarm goes off, go plug your phone somewhere that's not your bedroom and get started with your bed routine. Turn off push notifications. Notifications coming from our devices trigger release of dopamine, which, let's be honest, it makes us feel pretty good. However, they can also cause stress and disrupt our focus. I understand you might want to keep the notification on for some important apps. For example, those we use to communicate with our families, just in case there is some emergency. However, emails, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube as well, I would say they're not really essential apps, and we can look at the notification when we choose to open them, when it's most convenient for us. My suggestion is to give it a go. It will take you less than a minute to turn off the notifications, and you can see how you will feel after 1 week or so. Move after you eat. I have already talked about the importance of movement to help keep our blood sugar level low, and I must say that this habit might take longer than a minute. But, especially if you are a woman in your 40s, most probably going through perimenopause, this is a very important habit. You see, with age we become more insulin resistant, which means that it gets more difficult for our body to process the glucose that enters our bloodstream from the food we eat. Something easy and relatively quickly we can do is to move after we eat. It can be going for a 10 minutes walk, or just do some air squats or some push-ups leaning on our kitchen table or a desk. When we put our muscles to work, they will take up the glucose available in our blood to function, reducing the amount of free glucose that would otherwise be stored away as fat. Cycling sign. In this study published in January 2023 by the Huberman Lab, it has been shown that daily 5 minutes breath work and mindfulness meditation improve mood and reduce anxiety. Breathwork actually improves mood and physiological arousal more than mindfulness meditation, and cycling sign is most effective at improving mood and reducing respiratory rates. So how can we do cycling sign? First, inhale through your nose, not fully extending your lungs. Then pause for less than a second and take another deep breath through your nose to fill your lungs completely. And then exhale slowly through your mouth. It will be like this. The study has been done on 5 minutes practice, but who says we can't start with just 1 minute and see if we get any benefits from it? Now, I would love to know, which of these habits are you going to start in this new year? Let me know in the comments below. And if one of your goals for this new year is to lose some weight, I recommend you to check this video here to learn how the IKEA effect is making you gain weight and what you can do about it. If you're new to my channel and want to take control of your health, make sure you subscribe right here to watch new videos every Wednesday. Thanks so much for tuning in e ci vediamo al prossimo video. Ciao!